editing taking up all of your time to the point where you either post late or don't post because of procrastination. You're either too busy to edit or a little bit lazy. Okay, let's shift the focus. Shift it with me. A young disclaimer, I do have a few edited clips in here, and that's simply because I'm recording on the phone and I was running out of space here and there, and I had to delete a few things and then add and continue. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Nomonde Ngubeni. If you're new here, I hope you love the content enough to keep coming back for more. If you're a returning subscriber, my regular thank you so much for having my back. Now in today's video, is editing taking up all your time to the extent where you don't find the time to edit, or you're simply just lazy? That's me. Sometimes that is me sometimes, and then you end up procrastinating and not posting your videos in time and not being consistent, and thus not getting the results that you want. Then I'm here to tell you to focus less on the editing. In fact, try and not edit at all. And this goes for the sit down videos and the videos that can be structured. For vlogs, it's a bit more difficult to not edit, but you can minimize your editing. Let's talk about all of that right now. Number one, I'm gonna look down because I've got a few notes so that I don't ramble. Okay, number one, write down your notes. You see what I did there? Write down your notes. It helps you to stick to what you wanted to say your valid points or your important points, and end up not rambling and saying things that are not important or things that you feel that you need to cut out. Okay, even the big YouTubers that I know, hundreds of thousands of followers, look down and tell the audience, you know what, I've got notes written down and I want to refer to that so that I stick to what I have in mind. And there's nothing wrong with that. I still watch those videos, I enjoy those videos, and so do many of you. Number two is abundance mindset. Don't give out desperate. Now I know all of this might sound a little bit cliche here and there, but it does make a difference. It's the small things, honestly, sometimes. So abundance mindset is, you know, when you edit your videos, I feel that as well because I'm human. When I start editing my videos, I've got a lot of edited videos. When I edit my videos, it takes up so much of my time, like 2-3 hours, and sometimes 4, depending on what I'm editing, especially the vlogs, or if I have them consecutively. And considering that I've got TikTok, Instagram, and other platforms, so there's a reel for this, a TikTok for that, a vlog for this, a sit down video here, and I spend so much time editing. And what that does is my expectation is so much higher. Expect less. My expectation is so much higher because I feel like I put in so much work into this. Where are my rewards? Give me my rewards. And that's what editing does. Hence, I'm trying to get you to focus less on that, or do as little of that as possible, in fact, especially on the sit down videos. Desperate mindset will be less. In fact, all of the videos of mine that have gotten the traction that I want, especially on other platforms, TikTok, etc., are the videos that I put less effort into, or the videos that I expect least to pop up or go insane in inverted commas. Those are the ones that are very effortless. And for a lot of other creators, that's what happens. The videos there where you just put your camera down and you start talking and you do very, very little, it goes out there because people love real. Number three, leave some of the crusty stuff. Leave some of the raw footage for people to see and laugh about, and, you know, move on and continue listening. People love real. People relate to real and not perfection. So leave some of the raw footage that's there. I've got a few footages that I'm gonna add onto this where I'm stuttering a bit or failing to pronunciate something the way that I want to instantly, and then I'll just re-say the word and continue because people relate to real. I'm not trying to be perfect, I'm trying to be real. You can't be a perfectionist if you want to be consistent, and that's on period. You cannot be a perfectionist if you want to be consistent. Number four, when you think of an idea, write it down immediately. If you think about it at midnight, if you think about it in class, at work, wherever you are, write it down, because we do forget and it's normal, and we've got so many other thoughts and things going through our mind all the time. Write it down, and most importantly, execute or record the video within 24 hours, or worst case scenario 48 hours, before you talk yourself out of it. I don't know how many times I've talked myself out of doing certain videos. I'll think about doing a video about how I met with my boyfriend, and I'll think, okay, I'll do it on Friday, and today is Monday, and by the time Friday comes, my mind has done it. It is meant to do that. Our minds are designed to protect us from potentially being hurt, potentially being rejected, potentially being misunderstood. You know, we've got this mechanism that's there to protect us, and sometimes it does the most. Sometimes it does more than it should be doing, and we should try and be smarter than that, or work against that in our own way, and that is by executing it immediately or in 24 hours. Worst case scenario, 48 hours. By the time it's Monday, I think about doing a video about talking about how I met my boyfriend. Sorry, all of that stuttering. Talking about how I met my boyfriend, and Tuesday I'm like, okay, I'm gonna execute this. I just need to have beautiful flowers behind me so that the scenery is set, and everything just sounds so much better, and the tone is just set. It's Wednesday. By the time it's Wednesday, my mind is like, don't do it. They're gonna start asking you, so this is how you met him, and this is what, oh, don't do it. It's gonna open a can of worms. They're gonna come for you because this and that and that. And then by the time it's Wednesday, I'm like, oh, by the time it's that Friday that I was supposed to record that video on, I am not doing that video. And I know that for a lot of us, that's the case. If you don't record the idea that you have right then and there, or within 24 hours, your mind will get you reasons. I don't care where it's finding it from. It will get you reasons, and it will convince itself that these are valid reasons for you to not do that video. And that's what will keep you from being consistent and keep you from getting the results that you wish to get. Be your authentic self and fight against the thing that says, let me overthink this. Number 5, last but not least, focus on being you. And this is cliche, I know you've heard it 1,000 times, if not a million, but that's your superpower. There is nobody else like you. That is your superpower. You don't have to be Beyonce, you don't have to be Kim Kardashian, you don't have to be the best speaker ever, you don't have to be Oprah Winfrey, any of those people. You are you, and that is for a reason, and you hold something special and unique, and you need to acknowledge that for other people to acknowledge it too. So sit there and appreciate being you. In fact, assume they already like you. Just put your camera up, assume they already like you, give it your all, and wherever there are mistakes, you know, leave it like that and post, especially if you have your notes, so that when there's a mistake, it's a short amount of time and you're not rambling for a whole entire 2 minutes. You just go out of track for a few minutes and you're like, sorry, and come back and continue, and it all makes sense. The audience or the viewer is able to listen to it, and it's structured, you know. Anyways, these are my 2 cents on how to edit less and focus your energy in giving out the content that you want to give out. Okay, so if you're a vlogger, my advice for you would be, I do a lot of vlogs as well, so if you want to edit less, have the scenes or the shots that you want to take. I want to go out for lunch, okay, I want to take myself eating the lunch, I want to take the b-roll as I walk into the restaurant. So you already know, as I walk in, I'm taking the b-roll, and then when I sit down, I'm going to take the food as it arrives, as the waiter is giving me the food, and then I'm taking footage of the actual food while I eat, and then maybe as I leave, or a little bit snippet of the conversation of whoever it is that I'm with. If I'm solo, then a little bit of just what I'm doing or get up to. Maybe I've got my notepad or anything like that, and those are the scenes that I want to take. And then the rest of the evening, just enjoy, so that you don't have so much footage wasting your space and having to edit and go through all of that. And throughout the day, do the same thing. I'm cleaning, I want a little footage of me opening the curtains, waking up, doing my bed, cleaning the shower, and then walking out from the shower, like long shot, and then short shots that are like right in front of you, so that you just know that, okay, I'm doing less, I hope all of this makes sense and I hope it helps you. Hope to see you again on another video. I'm Nomoni Ngubeni and this is goodbye.